Hey guys, this is Dr. Kirk, the longevity expert. You can always contact me at longevityexpert@yahoo.com or phone or text me at 217-588-8323. Today we're talking about the 9 biggest things that make you age. Aging is a disease. It's classified as a disease now, which means we know what causes it and we can stop a lot of things that go along with it. Being able to stop it allows us to live another 20, 30, 40, 50 years longer than the average life expectancy now that's at 78.7. So what would you do with another 30 or 50 years? Man, I've changed everything. I've changed my goals. I got goals set to 120. I've changed my business plan, my retirement plan, my investment plan. My whole outlook on life has changed. Because now instead of 80% done with my life, I'm not even 50% yet. So it's amazing. So these are the 9 things that cause aging. First, genomic instability. Genomic refers to the genes. The genes get unstable and cause aging. What causes the genes to get unstable? Things like flying with all that radiation and the oxidation that occurs occurs up there with the free radical damage. Different environmental issues, dirty electricity, all these things I talk about all the time affect our body and cause genomic instability. Number 2 things that affects aging, telomere attrition. The telomeres, these DNA strands, have little tails on the end. The longer these tails are, the better and the longer you're going to live. Things that decrease those telomere links, the little tails links, are going to decrease your health and decrease especially your longevity. So we want to keep those things as good as possible. Epigenetic alterations is number 3. Different environmental factors are going to change how your genes are expressed, which all are going to decrease your longevity. Number 4, loss of proteostasis. Those proteins, when you remember from chemistry class, you kind of think of all those structures you see on a page with like C's and H's and O's and things on there together to make that long protein. But it's not two-dimensional. It's really, the proteins should fold after they're made. The DNA makes the protein in a strand and it starts bending it. And how it bends in that 3D structure is very important in how that protein functions. Because when it goes someplace, the shape of that protein along with what that protein is allows it to get into a certain spot or unlock a mechanism that turns something on or off. So you have to have that 3D function. It has to be able to fold and function properly. And loss of proteostasis decreases that, which decreases our body's ability to function good, which causes aging. Number 5, deregulated nutrient sensing. Nutrient levels in our body are going to influence different pathways and metabolic pathways in our body. So the better we can keep those working, the longer we're going to live. Mitochondrial dysfunction is number 6. I talk about mitochondria all the time. Those are the powerhouses of the cell that produce the ATP, which is the energy. Every cell, depending on where it's at in the body, should have about 2,000 to 10,000 mitochondria inside the cells. If the cellular mitochondria numbers decrease, or the function of those mitochondria decrease from 100% function down to 70% or 50% or 30%, whatever it is, decrease in cellular mitochondria function or decrease in numbers of those or both will cause a lot more aging. And it's going to cause a lot of fatigue because remember, they're producing the energy. So if you don't have the energy producers, you're going to get tired all the time. And you're going to get chronic illnesses and pains all the time. You think of a 90-year-old man typically, and you're thinking, oh man, I'm just so tired, I have a hard time getting out of bed, my shoulders hurt, my lumbago hurts. All these things are all symptoms of mitochondrial dysfunction. That's why there's different types of medical technologies and different types of supplements that help that mitochondria function better and increase their numbers. Let's look at some of my other videos on World's Best Health Coach. But I've got all kinds of videos on that. Number 7 thing that causes aging, cellular senescence. As the cells age, they just don't divide as good anymore, and that creates a lot of inflammation. Remember, inflammation is a big thing we've got to fight in longevity, because inflammation causes all chronic disease, cancers and heart disease. Inflammation causes pain and all kinds of problems, so we've got to decrease inflammation. There's all kinds of things you can do for that with different therapies you can do for your body, different lights, cryotherapy, hyperbarics. All these things will help decrease the inflammation in your body. Stem cell exhaustion is number 8. Stem cells get exhausted. They don't work as good, and their numbers go down. Stem cell production in your body decreases each day you get older. I don't care if you're 1 year of age, 20, 50, 80, or 100. Every day goes by, you have less and less stem cells, unless you're doing something to stimulate those stem cells. You can do stem cell therapy where you add stem cells from outside source, which is great. It's hard to get in the United States right now. In the next 2 to 5 years, we've got some things in the last phase of trials in the United States in stem cells. They're going to do some remarkable things and some incredible things and really extend our life even further. Right now, some good things, some really great things with stem cells are done in some other countries. If you need help with that, let me know. I can tell you what to contact for that. So also different lights help with stem cells and different nutrients help with stem cells. So there's a lot we can do for stem cells with that. But remember, stem cells are the cells that heal your body, that rebuild it, that repair your body. So you got to have those stem cells in there. Number 9 is decrease of intercellular communication. Just like in your business, just like in your family, you've got to be able to communicate from members to members good, to function good, and get things done right. If you don't communicate good, then lots of problems going to occur. Exactly the same thing in your body. All these cells have to communicate for your body to function as a living, healthy unit and to have a long lifespan with that. So our lifespan has increased a lot over the last 100, 200 years. It's gone up a lot, but it's going to go up a lot more in the future. It's kind of like computers, where they're just the storage and speed of those computers are going up at a remarkable pace. So is our longevity. It's going to go up a lot in the next 20 or 30 years. You can quote me on this, but in another 20 or 30 years, I think 100 is going to be the new 50. That's right, 100 will be the new 50. We've got all kinds of technologies coming out. We've got artificial intelligence, 3D printing is going to help with things. We've got different stem cell research that's being done, like I talked about. We've got genomic research. We've got scientists doing all these work and experiments with different supplements and figuring out how everything works in our body. So all these things are going to help us live a lot longer. So what are you going to do with another 30, 40, 50 years? You know, it's changed my whole life. You know, like I said, I've changed how I think about retirement, my business plan, my life plan, my personal plan, my health plan, my goals. It's changed my investment strategy. It's changed everything. I mean, it's going to be huge. Think of the impact it's going to have globally on everything. You need to start thinking in terms of this, because that's what's happening now. If you want to look down the future, that's the future. If you need help with longevity, I am the longevity expert. You can contact me at longevityexpert@yahoo.com. I have all different types of programs that help you live longer, whether you want me just a little half-hour consult, all the way up to where I come to your house and business and help implement everything for you and design a custom strategy just for you or your family, and also to implement and train you on certain medical technologies and regimens and things like that too. You can come spend a day with Dr. Price and find out what I do exactly what I do, from when I get up with exercises and my affirmations. I'll cook lunch for you. We're gonna have exercises, different regimens and things like that. Have a really fun time and learn a lot, ask a lot of questions with that too. So if you need any help with anything, contact me at longevityexpert@yahoo.com, or you can phone or text me at 217-588-8323. 217-588-8323. Guys, have a great day. As always, I want you to feel better, look better, and live longer.